Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Wilhelm Starten. Tonight we are back with more Final Fantasy XVI. If you'll excuse me for a moment, I will post the notification, and then we can get this train a-rolling. Be back shortly. And posted. We are good to go. Although, let's get the laptop signed back in. There we go. Bitrate seems stable enough. Alright, now that Dalmill is done, let's head to Northreach. Let's see here. Nah. Martha's Rest is a closer trip.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Jeez. Welcome in.
Martha.
Good evening.
It's good to see you.
And you.
Been attacked by a Akashic. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
Yup.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
More.
I tell you, that pup has had me up the wall lately.
Abandoned us, do you?
She's realized that if she cries and screams enough, that she can get me to let her outside no matter what I'm in the middle of doing. So when she wants to go play out back, she'll just cry and scream.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Ooh. Nice. That's dead bird.
This one. Over here.
Got him. Snooze ads for now.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place.
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
And it's going to jump there.
Boy. And to think you took them for
Oh, hey, Boss
thieves.
Hunter.
A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long
Dang
after
it.
Rosalith fell. The Guardians
Well,
asked me to shout.
I just saw that the video quality defaults to 1080, so that's no good. One moment. Let me see if I can fix that. Probably not. It says most efficient, most compatible. There we go.
Some of them that had lost their homes. They were making
But how
ready
you
to
doing
leave
tonight,
just
Boss
as the
Hunter?
skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they've got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. Send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
Alright, we gotta head down. Also, reminder to those in Starting Clan, backstage voice chat is open.
My dogs belong.
Hey, hey. How you doing tonight, Boss Hunter?
We just simply direct.
What was that?
Starting. You can just ask me to join. You don't have to.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to
Well, it
Martha's.
wasn't just for you, in
But
case
what about-
anybody else from Starting Clan is in
I
there.
didn't ask, Oscar. Sir,
So Wade.
Lord Rosfield.
But yeah, thanks for
If
joining.
you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help.
Yep.
And by the looks of it,
We thought we could sneak by them, but we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Damn
Oh,
it.
jeez.
We need to get the injured to safety.
An Akashic
Do you think we can hold them
Adamantoise? Uh-oh.
we can certainly try.
Oh, boy.
Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
I still haven't taken the opportunity to equip anything from Bahamut. So. Ow. Oh, there we go. Whoa. There we go. JoJo fans, eat your heart out.
Nice try.
Oh, great. Reinforcement.
Reading on this fan fiction.
Oh?
They should be did.
I can see it. Don't personally prefer it, but I can get it. Whoa! There we go. That was too close. Ow. Really?
Too slow.
Gotcha. Good. Ow. Oh! Come on. Jeez. Well, they don't call it adamantoid for nothing. Got it.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
Damn right.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
This pick has
Is something wrong?
Ifrit to
The lookout saw smoke coming from.
Because Ifrit is acts like very as smart as I expected initially, but like it's being treated like a dog. It's the funniest thing ever.
That sounds absolutely hilarious. Just be sure not to spoil anything from further in game.
Only spool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second
I
horde.
might have hinted at some things I shouldn't
Jill and
have.
finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for East Pool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
What is that armor made out of? It looks kind of weird.
Oh, that is made out of pure free content update privilege. That's what it's made of. I'd say DLC privilege, but well.
I mean, I'll be right there. You know what I mean.
That said, I wouldn't be surprised if it's so. Given that, given the gemstone that's on Torgal's bracelet over there, I would not be surprised if it's some sort of magic-sensitive material, perhaps a crystal derivative, and that it essentially. That I'm guessing it attunes to the natural ether of dominant and dominant-esque wearers. Again, if I had to hazard a guess and explain it in lore terms. There we go. Oh, that was fast. Oh, great. Akashic Goblins.
They're headed for the rest.
Seriously though.
We have to slow this down.
Watch
Before the
Goblin
others won't
Slayer
be ready.
Abridged. It's fucking hilarious. Come on. Whoa. Shit.
Something's coming.
Oh shit.
Apologies, my lord. Did
Did
I
I
miss
just
anything?
skip a cutscene?
Only the first round.
I hope not,
Shall we?
because it just straight up cut to it.
Nice try.
Gotcha, punk. Shit. Oh, got it.
Soil and stone. Get him. Go for it. Get him. Too slow. This one. Nice try. This one.
Gotcha. So my little brother's gonna be here for Christmas.
Do you see any more?
No,
So
I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
all right, the bit rate is still stable.
big
Good.
introvert experience. Hanging around
What did you find out
completely
there?
silent in a voice chat with
The
someone,
same as Sir Wade.
and yet also having
Scores of
massive
Akashic.
catharsis from it.
Yep.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear.
Oh, God.
Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Huh. Quest complete. Guardian Scarf. A symbol of trust, loyalty, and undying friendship. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. Wade.
My lord,
That's
there's
nice.
someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here.
Oh boy.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch. I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
You are the spitting image of your uncle. I'll say this much, you definitely have the manners to match.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing.
Yup.
And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say that, they're... It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Also, don't follow me into ether floods. Not even to drag me out if you see me get knocked out. As far as I can tell, you're not a bearer, and you're sure as hell not a dominant. You will turn.
Says the eldritch being who could literally take a sip of that ether.
Oh yeah, like I could walk into an ether flood, no problem. It kind of tickles.
Bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
Oh right. Talk to
I saw it with my own
the
eyes.
dame.
The whole of
All right.
onto it.
Although I will say this much, being in any sort of mana-rich environment kind of gives Fang the munchies. Just a little bit.
My lord. Milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Oh boy.
Akashic, but different.
Uh-oh. Yup.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Yep. Why we fight?
We could leave.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
Oh,
We've tried
rest in
requesting
peace.
reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people.
Yup.
Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives! Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
Nice.
I'll have a word.
Settling it over drinks. Classy.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort. But
Very
I thought you might still
proactive.
need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out
Yeah,
of thin air.
Jill clearly does not
And
appreciate
perhaps they did.
Isabel talking
It's hard
that
to know
way
what to believe these days.
to her man.
We'll talk to the survivors.
That thing, it took off the captain's head. Before we could even draw his steel.
Oof.
I'm not going back out there.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now.
Oof. Shit.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
Yeah.
At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Yep. Let's go.
Assume you have a plan? We need to find
was all they could do to escape.
I got an AFK real quick. I realized I forgot something kind of important. I'll be back. Yep, I'll be back shortly. Also, I need to use the toilet, so... All right, and we are back. Yeah. Also, I've been continuing my replay of Kingdom Hearts, and I've found a few scenes that'll give me an opportunity to do my old man voice.
If you keep using that near me, I'm going to stop work on you know what.
You're gonna start what?
I will stop work on you know what.
Oh. Why does it fuck with your senses or something?
No, it's just because you feel it seems so ridiculous.
Well, that's kind of the point. It's as a joke.
Yeah, because it matches the dude who would literally thermonuclear if I wasn't there to stop him.
Oh, don't exaggerate. It's not that terrible. Let's see here.
I will get Robin.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Don't act like you aren't that nuclear boy. You are.
Add. Okay. Yep, flare breath, good. Okay, yeah, we are all good. Now let's head to more.
side. Look.
I see them. With me!
Boom.
Should I pry?
Save your strength.
Boom. Y'all just make it too easy. Whoa! Spoke too soon, I guess. Whoop. Nice try, though. Whoa. Boom. Nice.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
And it even has the mercy to spare us the trip.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Well, that's good to know.
Hearing that the Dame would look kindly on any man
Good
who
job,
committed
Phil.
himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit, but whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Aww.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Nice. Quest complete. There we go. Now I can master another
Our
one.
friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
And you were a good boy, Torgal. There we go. And now I can mix and match these. Later I'll need to master one of these. A new missive has been added to Clive's chambers.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
All their fancy silk stained red.
Welcome back, my lord. I only just arrived myself. No one seemed to know where I should go, so I thought I'd guard your chambers until instructed otherwise.
Well done. I would argue you should be training with the curse breakers. Dramatis personae. The Guard and League have put aside their differences for the time being, allowing us all leave to sip our snake spit in relative leisure. For that, I would hazard, we have your better half to thank. She put on quite a performance. As for yours, well, from one aspiring thespian to another, might I suggest working on your delivery, and your projection, and those stiff limbs of yours, and your countenance, and, well, everything else. We wouldn't want to do the name Underhill a disservice now, would we? Lubor. Speaking of dramatis personae, be sure to check out YouTube channel K Jewelers. That's KAYJULERS. If y'all are ever in the mood for some great Xenoblade content. I'll be right back. My ma is calling me.
so once you meant by K jewelers, so I thought you were plugging an actual diamond maker for some
No,
reason.
that's why I literally spelled it out. How fares the rest? The Guardians are getting along with the axes fine enough, working to shore up the rest's walls when not clearing out what few threats remain down the reeds. Though, chances are we'd still be neck deep in Akashic had you not given... Hold on. Had you not given... Oh, here we go. I lost where I was reading. Had you not given that horde your firm but gentle nudge. I know you've realm to save and all, but if you're ever in need of a quick reviver, come see us and we'll tap you a cask. Martha. The flames burn bright. You have an uncanny talent of showing up where you're most needed, my lord. Without your steel, I fear the rest would be in the hands of the Akashic, and us but more of their nameless numbers. However, with the horde now both thinned and fractured, we Guardians can focus our efforts on putting down the smaller packs without the worry of being overwhelmed, while Martha's blood axes can return to defending the Tor. As for young Oscar, you will forgive my sudden request for taking him under your wing. He's a good man, attentive, polite, hard-working. So, oh, hold on, I got an AFK again. Jeez. Whole lot of scuff tonight. Sorry about that. Two of the dogs got into it. Ma broke it up quick. Jeez, though. Anyway. He is a good man. Attentive, polite, hard-working. So as you can see, he has already learned everything he can from me. He would do well to continue his squiring under a more worthy shield, and the realm has none more worthy than you. Wade. Word from Northreach. Clive. You have the town's thanks for helping rid us of the thralls, but we are neither of us so naive to think we have seen the end of their like. Good Philippe has taken to seeing that we are prepared should the ghouls come once again calling, but I oft worry the rank of captain has begun to weigh heavily upon his shoulders. Just as I imagine, the same might be said of you and your burdens. But remember, should the weight ever become too much, you needn't stand alone. Our hearts and arms remain ever open, as do the Vale's doors. Isabel. And Wall of Memories. Yep. Guardian's Scarf. With this tippet, dyed red for the flames of the Firebird and the blood of his fallen Rosarian brothers, does Sir Wade pledge not only his loyalty, but the loyalty of the Guardians of the Flame. Oh, actually I might as well check and see if Jill is over there. No? Okay. Oh, it's right there.
I'd be happy to tell Otto everything that happened. But I know he appreciates it when you spare him the time.
Fair enough.
A youth claiming kindred with your old commander arrived earlier this morning. Well spoken he was. And handsome too. More than a few of the girls and boys have taken an interest, if you get my meaning.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Crazy dogs.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
A light from the heavens. The goddess Grieger teaches us that to walk with the wretched is an act of greater good. If we are to accept this truth, then one could not rightly call he who follows this path an outlaw, a humble servant.
You earned this.
High Cleric's Medallion.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
In remote locations where trained physicers cannot be found, the duties of curing the injured of their ails oft fall to the men and women of the local churches. Light crystal medallions such as these assist the clergy in their healing prayers. Increases healing potency of high potions by 25%. Sort, there we go. Alright.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself.
Yep.
Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Talia says your brother's awake.
Thank you,
There we go. Finally.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend.
Yep. You know the situation's fucked when killing the child is actually a viable option. Yikes.
Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred.
This really is inspired by Game of Thrones.
I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Nope.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
Why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there.
Exactly.
The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
That doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav.
Oh, when it rains, it pours.
An army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Oh boy.
Well, what's the short of it?
Well, we're almost up to that point.
The capital of the 3 cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Well, you tried.
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
Well then.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
Nice.
I'll look after him.
Yeah, you damn well better. It's your job. Oh boy. Oh, well, jeez. Guess we got some side quests to do. Again. But before we do... There we go. Oh boy, dogs are getting dumb again.
Seems the hideaway is
blasted
its
book.
appetite.
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blimmin' kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
Okay, jeez.
I've never been one to play favourites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ew.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Well, that's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one?
Tomes it is.
Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
Well, I think after this side quest, we'll be raiding. Dogs are getting real freaking stupid with each other right now.
Lawsman Harpocrates, I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Ah, Valisthea, A Culinary Pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Sanbriquois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sanbriquois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive.
That's actually pretty clever.
Save me a bite once the dish is complete.
Absolutely. Oh. Well, jeez. So much for that. Because it insists on not allowing me to go there yet.
It seems the hideaway is lost.
Here. Yeah, we're gonna cut it here for now. hopefully I'll be able to get back into the swing of it soon. But right now those dogs are being idiots. So I really don't like it when they don't get along. But yeah, we're gonna raid, and it looks like Broodmother Velix is on. So, Boss Hunter, if you don't mind calling them on the horn, you know, like letting the raid target know we're dropping in. But until next time, this is the Wilhelm Startin. And Boss Hunter is currently AFK, raiding and signing off. Don't touch that dial.